Hey guys, welcome to TSC. I don't know if they're gonna let me film inside, but I figured it was a good way to start this vlog off. I got Scott here from Canadian Outdoorsman, so I'll link that down below if you guys want to check out Scott's channel. We're gonna pick up some corn. We're gonna grab some rat traps because we got a couple different adventures gonna combine together to make a super adventure. I'm not gonna bring the camera in with me because I'm not sure how they're gonna jive with that. So I'll leave you guys here and we'll let you know what we got in a second. Does it still look like I got a beard?
Should shift it over just a little more.
It's an MTB. Gotta stay safe. 4 bags of whole corn. I didn't want to get the cracked corn because I figure it's gonna mold more, right? And we got 2 Victor rat trap. You know what the rat traps are for?
I'm guessing fishing.
We're gonna try to make a rat trap fish trap. Greg Ovens made it work, so we should be able to make it work. We're gonna head over to the pond and see if that works. But first we gotta get over to the cabin. We're gonna throw some corn out, check the trail cameras, see if we can't catch ourselves a deer. I don't know if we can catch a deer. We tried to catch a deer. I didn't catch a deer. Did you catch a deer?
Oh!
I think they're 50 pounds a piece. So that's 200 pounds of corn. Hopefully we got enough snow to carry it. All right, see you at the cabin. Got a couple of ingredients here. We got arrows, which I'm thinking is gonna be like the throw arm for the rat trap. The reason I'm taking all this down here is we're gonna meet Kevin here at the property. And he's gonna put this together for us. So obviously this would be like the best throw arm. Thought of using a stick too, but a stick I think is not gonna work as well because it's gonna be heavy and unpredictable. I think this is the best way to go. This is gonna revolutionize catching fish with rodent catching devices. If you guys haven't been checking out Modern Self-Reliance, you're missing out on everything pretty much. Pretty soon we're gonna be ice skating on this thing. Did you guys watch the cube build? Again, Modern Self-Reliance. I meant to do a survival challenge out of the cube and then the season got away on me. There's not a whole lot of squirrels going on, but I wanna show you possibility number 1 for the bait pile. This obviously is the most ideal human situation. There used to be a scrape here down below. And Scott's up there on the cube. He's looking at the perfect vantage point, 30 yards or so. Haven't been getting a lot of activity with the deer coming out of the swamp here, primarily because Kevin's been just doing so much freaking construction down here. He was originally gonna make the sauna over here, but I think he's gonna make it over there, which means there's gonna be a whole bunch of building. I want to take you guys up on the cube. Actually, I gotta grab my sponsor here, Lucy. We're gonna take Lucy up for a ride, probably 20 feet up in the air. Pass Scott the camera so I don't wipe out. Now we're getting real high. Real high, real fast. That's wild, isn't it?
It's nice up here.
Isn't it though? And you can sit up here all relaxed. We got a chair, all the comforts of home.
Look at this, it's even got grass.
Yeah. Kevin put in golf turf.
Yeah.
So it's pretty luxurious. You can sneak around up here without making any noise. That's the view down below where we would put the corn pile. So that's option number 1. And you guys are gonna let me know which one you prefer. I'm obviously gonna pick one today because I can't wait. Season's getting on. So that's just gonna be what it is.
I'm saying option number 1's a good spot for right now, at least, because this is a perfect spot to actually hunt from.
It's the perfect spot to hunt from.
Yeah.
This is the perfect spot to get a deer from is a different story altogether.
Yeah.
The deer are gonna wanna move more during daylight. Whereas here, if Kevin's making a lot of noise, they're gonna go nocturnal on me. We're gonna get a lot of camera footage. We're gonna put the camera, a lot of footage just from at night. So that's where we came up from. We got all the way around here. Kevin's, he's not doing any lawn chairing up here, is he, Scott?
No, I don't think so.
You want to jump on there and relax? But check out this view all the way from up top, man. Like it's 20 feet up at least, probably 25, I don't know. And then that would be the vantage point. You'd be able to shoot a deer right from there. Imagine when Kevin stops doing all the work up here, we should be able to easily hunt.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, even if he makes this pond even bigger too, from here we'll be able just to sit up here. You can hunt and fish all at the same time. Just cast a line in, wait for a bite, and wait for a deer to walk up all at the same time.
With snow down on the ground, we should be able to find their travel routes, and we're gonna learn more about the property. I've learned more about the property this year than I did last year. Last year, I spent a lot of time on this side, and this year, I spent a lot of time on the opposite side of the creek, which is a lot more activity, and I got some shooting out. You guys saw this deer video, so hopefully that the late season might bring something in as far as the bow goes.
Made it for you skinny guys to fit in here, not for these big guys like me.
I don't know if I mentioned, but that Lucy comes in a bunch of different flavors too. So if you get tired of one, you can always switch to the other. Oh, I could be sitting in one of those uncomfortable deer stands. There's enough of those around. Gotta get over the creek. I don't know if we made a bridge or not. Scott wasn't sure how we were gonna get across the creek with 200 pounds of corn. You guys see that? I'm on top of the corn, on top of the water. Now I gotta jump though. Yeah, maybe I'll give you the camera. I made it. Oh! So I got a coyote print right there. It's got some activity going on. But I haven't seen any deer tracks yet. Might catch up with some sooner or later. We're having lots of deer come through this way here. And then I figured, well, they're coming from the field and they're bedding over here. So this would be option number 1, or number 2. So option 2, here, and try to catch them coming off the cornfield, but there's no tracks. So what are you gonna do? There might not be any tracks anywhere on this property right now, but it's supposed to heat up again, and I think the deer will start moving back in. But we're gonna check the camera. We've got a camera put over here, and we'll find out if there's been any activity in the last little bit. We got the camera right here, facing up this way. I don't see any tracks in the snow. It snowed, how long ago? Three days ago? Something like that? 3-4 days? 2 days ago? Oh, here's some tracks up here. Probably coyote again. Yeah, coyote tracks. I'll probably leave that camera here because I want to see if there's any activity coming off this field, because it's the only opportunity on this property for me getting a deer. This is the only food source that's really left. If I want to do coyote, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go down to the squirrel stand and put a gut pile out there. Yeah. And then just sit there. Oh, for sure. That's a perfect spot to pick them off on that field edge. Oh yeah. So we'll change that card out anyway. We'll leave the camera here. So I think this is not a good option for corn down here anymore. No, but why didn't it pick up that coyote? Oh, yeah, sometimes it doesn't. It should have though. Well, we got one impression here since it snowed, and it's actually a pretty good buck coming through. But the problem is he's just cruising through. He's not stopping for anything. So I'm not sure if it's a resident deer. Like around here especially, the deer tend to just move through an area and then they go to a place where they stay on in the winter when they have enough food. All right, we'll check over here. This will be the last spot. We have an opportunity, and then after that we're just gonna, I don't know, we're gonna have to decide, put our heads together and figure it out. Man, there's so many coyote tracks here. These need to be thinned. You guys want me to trap them? Let me know. I don't think you guys are getting a choice in this one with us trapping the coyotes, because they're getting tracked. They gotta get gone, man. Yeah, there's too many back in here. How many, there's more coyote back here than deer. Yeah. 100%. We've seen probably 3 or 4 different sets of tracks, minimum, today. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. There's more coyote than deer. Yeah. For sure. So that would be the other option, was I would put it like here somewhere and then get the deer coming through on this trail. I just kind of made this trail, but they were kind of walking through here. So I'd have, you know, enough back cover and I'd be able to shoot out of the tree to somewhere in here, but there's no track. Cube is better because it can monitor that spot better. Yeah. Right? Then we can tell if there's any feed left. We're also drawing the squirrels and the rabbits, and we're feeding the wildlife around the cabin. It's more opportunity in the long run. Like, we can still trap those red squirrels and shoot the grays and the blacks. So I think we got it all covered. All right, let's just get it done now. I've made the mistake of putting it all into one pile, just dumping the whole bag into one area. And then I find that the deer just come in, gobble it all up within a day. But if you actually spread it over like a 10-foot radius, you'll have them coming back day after day after day, because they'll walk through, grab a couple pieces. They might stay around for a little bit, but they're not going to get everything those first few days. They'll actually be here for more days. The squirrels are going to love me. Well, I am doing a circle. I'm just spreading it out more. I gotcha. It's a spready circle. Yeah. I gotcha. So it's more like he's trying to plant a cornfield. Pretty much. Pretty much. See, I never thought I could learn something new by baiting deer, but here I am learning something new. He's just spreading this all over the place. It's gonna be a squirrel buffet. I'm actually gonna put the trail camera up here. I'm gonna have to set it to like very low number of impressions, because I'm gonna eat through my batteries and my card real quick. This is what I was talking about the dust. You can see it on my coat and stuff. That'll sink into the ground. A lot of it came out, and that will sink right into that snow and melt and right down into the soil, and they'll dig for it. They'll try to get it. All right, Kevin's here. He's baking a workshop. He's not done yet. It was supposed to be done last week, so you're gonna have to wait on that. I'm not gonna show it off too much. Well, it's because you keep giving me pet projects. I got a project for you. That's right. Okay, so here you're gonna engineer this. You got the tools. It's Kevin, my brother from Modern Self-Reliance. You got a fishing rod. You got a rat trap. You got some TSC, you got some hockey tape, and that should be it. You got the tools. So how are we going to engineer this? It's the better mousetrap. It's the rat trap. Better mousetrap? It's the better mousetrap. We're not trying to catch mice though, trying to catch a fish. So that's what the fishing rod's for. So you got to somehow attach this to the throw arm and then make them... Stick your head in there. I think this is going to be dangerous. I have a feeling that you're gonna want to watch. Make sure your eyes aren't in the way of the throw arm.
Yeah, I'm not setting it.
You're not gonna set it?
No.
I have a phobia of setting traps.
Do you want me to set it?
Well, then what are you gonna do after that? Oh, jeez. Now what?
Nothing.
I think I just want to attach the fishing line to the end of the fishing rod, and I think that's going to be enough jiggle to make the whole thing go.
Is this thing made in China?
No, I think that's gonna be better.
Less oomph?
Well,
Yeah.
you don't want it to explode.
Well-
Exactly, because when that copper lands onto this, it's gonna explode this.
I think you always want more power.
Did you think about how you want to do this yet? What are you putting wood on the fire for? We got to figure this out. That is one concern. Maybe we should put a stick inside of it first. I don't know. I think the tape will be fine. I don't want to wreck the rod. We have other options. I brought some other tools. I wasn't a single junky item here. I got two. I got arrows, so we could use arrows. There's aluminum arrow. It's an old arrow. It's broken. It's not good anymore. You got a carbon arrow. So they're both very light. We could use a stick too.
All the technology in the world.
Well,
Using junk.
it's a survival item.
Oh, I see.
So you're supposed to use whatever you have laying around. So you could easily find an arrow and a rat trap in the forest.
A rat trap in the forest?
So what do you think?
Want to make sure that's like gonna have cushion. I think you should be putting something in here though.
You need more cushion for the pushing?
A lot more cushion for the pushing.
If you're gonna succeed or fail, you should do it quickly. So why don't we just put it on top? Remember, it doesn't actually hit the force of the thing.
Yeah.
If we put it that way, we won't be able to set the trap. We have to put it underneath, like this.
You don't want it all the way down to the bottom, I don't think, because it's going to smash. It's got to have that room.
Here.
Maybe we should try the aluminum arrow first.
Well, you can put one on the other side.
Try with the aluminum arrow first. Or the carbon arrow. Try with the carbon arrow first. See what happens. See if it wants to smash it. Tape that sucker on there. You're probably wondering why I'm even adding the throw arm. Well, when Greg Ovens did his video, he did the mousetrap down. And so the line is always under tension, 100%, facing downward. And then when it sets off, it goes up and around. But in the water, you have the line set out. It's not always under tension. You want that throw arm. That's why you use a longer fishing rod. Okay, go.
You're gonna get it right in the camera.
Hit the glove.
Maybe you should put a glove in front of it.
That's a lot of throw.
That's only half.
That's half throw. Well, maybe that's all we need. Why don't you try full throw?
You want full throw? Let's ramp this up a bit.
That's a hook set.
That's a fish flying out of the water.
Maybe we just use the arrow. Maybe we don't use the rod. Because this is disposable. I can throw that out.
Well, yeah, you're gonna smash this thing.
Okay, let's keep that. Because that's a good rod. But this is survival. We're not going to waste a rod on it.
That's fine. This adds a little bit of cushion.
So I'm thinking that we take the stump here, and that'll be a base. That'll keep it off the ground. Like if we put it on the ground, it's going to be like, it's going to still work, but it's going to be a little bit cumbersome. So Kevin thinks if we put a hole right in there, it's probably going to split. So we're going to get a pilot hole set out, and then drill that into the stump, and we'll be on our merry way. And Kevin can keep building, and we can keep getting stuff done. Kevin can keep getting stuff done.
And you got the punkiest stump ever.
Ooh, it looks like it's going to work. Who's going to set it off? Now, if we pretend we have the line over here. You ready? Where are you going?
Ready?
No, you got to do it this way. Because the fish is going to bite here.
Well, but you got.
I want to see if this works.
That's the trigger.
It should work. Ready?
The trigger's over here.
But how are you going
Those
to...
fish aren't gonna have enough power.
But how are you going to set the line off?
Well, you gotta set the line and loop it around there.
You got to...
Yeah.
So we got to loop it back?
Yeah, you gotta somehow get the. You gotta on the line has to go through this thing on the way. You ready? Now wiggle. Works good.
It's not going to work.
Works good.
Whoa!
It's gotta be a really aggressive fish.
Alright, so if we attach the line through here and then go around the top here and then put it back out, that line will get pushed and then this arm will get pushed over and then it should set.
Well, are we happy with that, Scott, or not?
I think it's good.
Because it's the only chance we have for tools. When we get over to the pond, there's no tools. So we're good with that?
Yep.
Okay, we'll figure it out from there. Yeah? Yeah?
Sounds good.
Okay, all right. All right. Thanks for the tools. See you later. Keep an eye out for deer. There's no tracks anymore for deer at all.
I saw coyote tracks.
There's lots of coyote tracks.
There's a lot of them.
I could hear coyote tracks.
There's a lot of coyote
Can
down
you hear
there.
coyote tracks?
You can. That's what they sound like. I'll let you know if this works. You guys are gonna find out right now if it works. Well, we're gonna have a look at the pond. Hopefully it's not iced over. That's gonna be the biggest threat today, but the aerator should be going, breaking it up, and it actually looks pretty decent. It's gonna be fishable. We got some fishable water here. You guys have probably been wondering what's gonna be going on with this pond and why I haven't been doing anything here, because it's a ready-made trout pond, and the trout we put in were not nearly as big as the trout we put into the other pond. So I didn't want to take out 8-inch, 6-inch fish right away. I want to take pounders out. For bait, we got some Podski. They had sent me a pile of stuff. Scott got me turned on to this fire bait stuff.
Absolutely awesome. It is the best hands down trout dough bait that there is on the market.
Yeah, and it works because they're farm-raised fish. They're hatchery fish, and they're used to eating small pellets, and this stuff imitates the pellets.
Yeah.
It doesn't look anything like it's natural. It's more like an attractant. They got different colors. This is one is what do they call this one? It's like a Neapolitan. It's got blue and red.
This is American Wildfire.
And they've got all different sorts of colors. There's like a pink, green,
peach garlic scent.
Yeah. So this is the go-to bait if you want to go after trout, any kind of stocked fish. That's the go-to. I also dug up a worm out of the garden.
A worm and a half.
Because I wasn't sure if the rat trap would work and the fish would hold onto it long enough to set it off. So I thought this works. It's a worm and a half. That's all I managed to get. I dug down a foot or 2 feet. I dropped the ball on this. I got skulls down here. I have a bear skull. I even forget what the other skull is. No, it was a bear skull and a bear claw. Anyway, I put them down in here, and the minnows, we're supposed to clean it up. It was supposed to be like a month or two. It's been like 6 months, I think.
I see bone.
There's bone, and like they're not even cleaned up. There's a minnow in there.
Yeah.
Is that the claw or the head?
That's the head.
Is that the head?
I think so.
Ah, what a mess. I don't know. Oh, it stinks a little bit too. That's the head there. There's still so much stuff left on it. It's like it's coralized, and I don't know, man.
Oh,
does it still stink too? Look, it's clean.
The top's clean.
Actually, that's not too bad.
There's a minnow in there.
Well, I'm not gonna deal with this today. We got other things to do. We gotta check to see if the rat trap is gonna work. Let's get on with that. That's more exciting than this mess. This is a failure. I dropped the ball on this one. We're gonna see if they're still alive or if they're dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh. You guys see that? They're not coming, they're waiting for it to sink a little bit. They're not coming above the surface.
You'll start to lose them when that feed gets down lower, but all of a sudden you'll just see whoosh, and you see the white from inside their mouths.
So the next step is to try to see this rat trap's gonna work as a survival device, something that you could sit on the shore and let it fish for you. I think if you loop it through the back, it'll want to tilt, right? Well, if that gets bent up more. But if you tilt it just at the back, it wants to tilt up, and that'll trigger it.
Put it right here, and then...
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Whether a fish is going to be strong enough.
Yeah.
Because it's a rat trap. Oh, it works!
It's going to work.
It's going to work. Like the line, long enough to get out. Yeah, that's probably enough.
That's way enough.
Okay, here. Do what do you think's better? Like a J-hook like that? J-hook?
I'd use one of my small ones.
You want a small one? Okay. You got a small one?
Yeah.
Small one and a split shot.
Oh, there. I got the end of the line on my finger.
Okay. I don't worry about it. All right, let's go with the pink. Pink dough bait. I'm anxious to see if this is going to work. Actually, it's almost snack time. Here, I brought some snacks. Because you weren't here you helped look for the deer, but you weren't here for it. I brought some venison jerky. Smoked.
I saw that.
With adobo.
Really good. It's from our deer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's from our deer. Our roadkill deer. Oh, good stuff. You can grab a piece when you're done chewing on fishing line. I screwed up because I didn't actually put the adobo in before I cooked it. Again, I forgot. So, anyway, try that in a second.
All right, try this venison jerky.
That's out of Kevin's smoker.
The new and improved smoker.
It's good, right?
It's really good.
We're gonna go with the Neapolitan version.
American Wildfire.
Yeah, Scott was saying you can't get this in Canada.
Oh, that's like pure krill.
It's strong. It smells strong, whatever it is.
Oh, that's been outside for a while.
When you just gonna, what are you gonna do? Just gob that on there?
Yep. So I think the best bet is to set it, roll the line in, and then let the trap work.
Fish are gonna grab it like
Instantly.
instantly, right? So we're not gonna be able to mess around with trying to set it.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's get this. Swallow it and take
He's
it.
got it.
Oh, he's got, I see the line. There's tension on the line. Tension on the line. Come on, go. Go. God, it's jiggling. It's jiggling. Oh, come on, set it. Oh, the anticipation. Oh, is that it? Did it steal the bait? Check it. Check. It might have stole the bait.
It might be swimming back towards us.
It might be. I think it stole
the bait.
It stole the bait. Yeah, it stole the bait. Okay. Well, we can try. Let's try that again. That worked. It just didn't trip it.
Yeah.
We need a bigger fish. That's all. That's all it is. It's just the fish.
It was a smaller fish that grabbed it. So.
It's a fish size thing, right? This is a rat trap, right? Scaled
Yep.
up. It's a scaled up version of the mouse trap, and so that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get, you got to get the big fish. It's a big fish catcher.
Oh, there you go. He's a bigger one too.
Oh, come on, come on. She's jiggling. That's so close. Look at that. Oh, yes! It went off. Did it set the hook?
I think it did.
Is the fish on?
Yeah. Oh, it just came off.
No way.
I watched it come off.
The bait's still there.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna put that right there. Oh, this is fun.
that is fun, actually. There's nothing funner than just goofing around, man. This is exactly why we're doing this. This is a complete goof. That works so good, though. Did you? Oh, you
It is a hair trigger now.
did you throw it out yet? No.
I left it on the ice.
Oh, hair trigger. Nice. All right, let's do this.
Okay, so what I've been doing to make sure I don't accidentally set it off while throwing it out is grabbing the line here and just leaving a little bit of slack.
Gotta get a close-up view here. There you go. It's bouncing. It's got the tension, right? It's almost like it's waiting for that fish to just like actually get it, right? And get the full weight of the fish, the pull. Oh, bouncing. You can see how this would work really well on like a shoreline. If you're like survival fish, you just had this set out, you just left it there. Because you can come back and have like a fish actually set on the line. Get that solid set. Did we lose them?
I saw it bouncing just a second ago.
The line's still tight. No, it's not tight anymore. No, I think we lost the bait. Dang it. I think we lost the bait again.
Trying a different color here, see if they'll hold on to it a lot better. This stuff's also not as froze.
Wait. Oh, it worked out where it's set right away. No hesitation on that one.
It's already good. It came off.
Oh, no.
No hesitation though. That fish wanted that badly. Both springs on it. See if it's a harder hook set.
Maybe. Or we could try the worm, too.
Which one do you want to try?
I don't know. Maybe let's try the worm. Because we haven't we tried two different kinds of trout bait so far. Let's try the worm. Let's see if it's like, because if we can keep the tail out of a little bit, right? You know what I mean? Like if we thread it and keep that tail out, it might just get a better hook set. Because that's mushier than the dough bait. The dough bait, well, maybe you don't have to cover the hook completely, dough bait. Because these fish, like, they're not hesitating with the hook at all.
They're not hesitating at all.
Right? These are not pressured fish. Like that would be fun just to sit and watch, right? Just set it and then walk away. And man, you imagine have like a whole shore of these set up. Like, okay, we gotta eat, boys, and you got your rat traps. And rat traps, the thing is, you can use a rat trap for a lot of different survival purposes, not just catching fish. I mean, catching fish is a little bit on the ridiculous side. One bounce, two bounce. They're fighting over it. Look at that. Oh, come on. Oh, it's set.
And there's a fish.
Oh, we got a fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Don't lose
I
him.
gotta get him over the ice though.
He should go through it. He might. No, he's not. He's stuck in there. Oh, dude. Oh,
That was a big one.
that was a good fish.
On the plus side, we didn't lose our worm.
That's the plus side. That worked. That freaking worked. That was a good fish. That was
a really good
That
one.
was probably one of the better fishes that are in here, I would think, by now.
That fish was about a pound.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to get. All right, let's make this thing happen. Rat fish improvement. Come on. Oh, she's bouncing. There we go. Line set.
And there's one on it. Just
Nice.
a little guy
That's
though.
a little one, but hey, that's still a keeper.
It's a chub.
Oh, that's a chub. Bring her up here. That's bait fish.
What we'd say a third,
Yeah.
2/3
Yeah,
of what that rainbow was.
yeah. We're gonna try some Podski trout eggs. Scott had wrapped up a couple of these. I don't know if it's gonna work. This is kind of off the wall, but I think it's gonna help keep that hook exposed a little bit more, which is I think is what we want, because we, as soon as they put any tension on it, we basically want that hook to set. There we go. Perfect cast. Watch right here to see it jiggle. There, see it jiggle? Can you guys see that bounce? See bounce, 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 bounce. I don't know if we're getting as good a response on this one as the trout bait. Oh, there we go.
He's on too, I think.
Yep, yep, yep. Oh, the fighter too. Uh-oh, we're stuck. That's a good fish. Stuck in the ice though. Oh, we might have to fight this guy out. Oh, he's under the ice. Brutal conditions. Now he's on top of the ice. Come on. You gonna have to yeet him up here or what? Oh, we got him!
That's a good sized trout.
That's a
too.
beauty trout. Look, he swallowed it. This works perfectly.
Yep.
You know what? This works 100% freaking perfectly, because it let the fish totally swallow it, and then it set the hook. That's a guaranteed fish every time. And this is the perfect eater. Swallow that hook though. I don't want to pull it out right now because like we're gonna have to. But he swallowed it completely. That is freaking money. I love this thing, man.
And there's beautiful colors on it too.
Look at it. That's a nice healthy rainbow. That's a hatchery fish too. You want to catch a fish for dinner?
Oh yeah.
All right, this one's mine. You can catch the next one. It works, dudes. 100%. Look what we got. It worked.
The fish?
Yeah,
Look at
we got lunch. We're gonna use your barrel. We're gonna use the barrel over here and cook them up.
that. Those are pretty big, actually.
Those are the ones we put in the spring.
That's crazy.
They were 6 inches start. Now they're what? 13, 14?
That's the biggest. I think that's the biggest fish you've ever caught. Actually,
It's not.
Is that a brook trout?
It's a rainbow trout. Yeah, so we're gonna throw it up here on the barrel. We're gonna have some hobo fish. We'll share with the rest of the hobo crew here. Is that a branch?
Yeah, it's a piece of spruce.
What? It's legitimately a tree. That's got to be a bug in there. What's that? Oh, you got
That's the spawn bag that I had on.
the spawn bag. I think that's got to be the stomach then. It's quite a bit of stuff in there. It looks like bugs.
No, it's spruce.
Why is it eating? It doesn't. It's like a piece of spruce.
Look at it. It's spruce.
That's a bug.
No, it's not. It's spruce.
The fish eating spruce. I gotta think that's like there's some pine needles in there.
Yeah.
There's bugs and mash. I don't know. It looks.
I think they're hitting everything that hits the surface.
Probably. They're really hungry. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, those are 100% pellets.
Yeah, and all that too.
All right, we're just gonna dump some adobo spice on there. You can get this woodedbeardsman.com/shop. Gun everything. Hobo cooking in the forest. Getting better and better at this whole off-gridding thing. All right, give it a go real quick. Let me know how it tastes. Everybody thinks trout from a hatchery tastes muddy, but you know what? These are not from a hatchery. They've been in the pond for like a year now. Well, not a year, half a year.
We're good.
Now that's nice flaky meat. Sheet of trout skin. Oh, that's actually really good. You can subscribe to that. I don't care. Bring that back. I do care about you guys joining me. I love it that you're here and you're interacting with me. So there's that. Just because I say I don't care if you guys subscribe or not doesn't mean I don't want and appreciate you guys being around. So I'll catch you on the next one. Scott got himself a nice trout, about the same size as mine. So they're all doing really, really well.
Yep.
On Scott's channel, he's going to show me how to use this float rod. I'm not going to do it on my float reel on my channel. We're going to do it on his. So you want to check him out at Canadian Outdoorsman, and link will be down below. It's also in my tribe. But go check him out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the vlog stuff. If you guys want me to do this again, let me know.